Madagascar is located in the Indian Ocean, east of the African continent. The island nation has an area of around 590,000 square kilometers, making it the second largest island nation in the world, after Indonesia, and a population of around 32 million people. The capital of the semi-presidential republic is Antananarivo. The official languages are Malagasy, an Austronesian language, and French. The most important religions are Christianity and ancestor worship. The Mozambique Channel is around 420 kilometers wide and separates the island of Madagascar from the African mainland. Other neighboring countries in the Indian Ocean are the Comoros and the Seychelles to the north, Mauritius to the east, and finally, France. The French overseas departments of Réunion and Mayotte. In addition, there are numerous smaller islands around Madagascar that also belong to France. The northernmost point of the island is Cap d'Ambre, and the southernmost point is Cap Saint-Marie. The interior of the island is dominated by a highland that can be divided into 3 mountain ranges. In the north is the Saratanana Massif, home to the country's highest mountain at 2,876 meters. In the center is the Ankaratra Massif, and in the south, the Andrijitra Mountains. The country's most important rivers are the Mangoki, Siribaihana, and Betsiboka. The largest lake is Lac Alautra in the northeast. The island has a relatively varied climate, and rainfall decreases from east to west. A tropical rainforest climate can be found along the east coast with dense rainforests. The eastern side of the highlands has a humid climate, while the majority of the plateau has a warm, dry winter climate. The western part of the island has a tropical savanna climate for the most part. The driest areas are in the southwest. Here, a lot of steppe climate can be found, and the Malagasy baobab tree is widespread. A small area on the west coast has a desert climate. In terms of flora and fauna, Madagascar is one of the world's mega-diverse countries, and numerous species can only be found here. Among other things, the island is known for its lemurs, which only occur here and of which there are currently around 100 known species. The population of Madagascar lives mainly in parts of the highlands and on the east coast. By far the largest city is the capital Antananarivo, with around 1.2 million inhabitants. Other larger cities are Tomasina, Antsirabe, Mahajanga, Fianarantsoa, and Toliara. Numerous ethnic groups live on the island and can be traced back to various waves of immigration over the last 2 millennia. The Malagasy state itself officially recognizes 18 different ethnic groups. Despite these different ethnic groups, a common language has emerged, which is spoken today by a large majority of the population as their mother tongue, Malagasy. It belongs to the Austronesian language family, which includes numerous languages in Indonesia and the Pacific region. The second official language is French, which is used particularly in the media and universities. A large majority of the population today professes Christianity. At the same time, many Madagascans practice traditional ancestor worship, in which dead family members are venerated and sometimes dug up again. Around 5% of the population belongs to Islam, especially in the northwest. Madagascar is an economically developing country and is one of the poorest countries in the world. The country's most important sources of income are the export of agricultural products, raw materials, and textiles, and to a lesser extent, tourism, with more than half of international visitors coming from France. The most important trading partners are France and China. Agriculture accounts for more than a third of the country's GDP and employs more than 3/4 of the population, mainly in subsistence farming. The most important product and staple food is rice, which is mainly grown in the central highlands. Large quantities of manioc, sweet potatoes, and vegetables are also grown. Cattle farming is widespread in some regions on the western side of the island. However, vanilla cultivation is particularly important for exports. Madagascar is the world's largest producer, ahead of Indonesia, and accounted for 40% of global vanilla production in 2019. The cultivation of other spices, such as cloves and pepper, as well as sugarcane, cocoa, and coffee, are also important for exports. Prawns are also caught and exported. Madagascar's mineral resources include chrome, graphite, copper, nickel, and iron ore. There are also believed to be oil deposits in the Mozambique Channel. The textile industry is mainly located in the capital and a few other cities. By far, the country's most important airport is located in Antananarivo. Flights are offered from here to various neighboring countries, but also to Europe. The airport also serves as a hub for national air traffic with around 40 airfields. The road network is partly in a very poor condition. The country's most important port is Tomasina, where numerous goods are loaded for export. Madagascar's rail network consists of only 2 unconnected sections. The overview of Madagascar ends here. Thanks for watching. Until next time.